Welcome back into the sports locker or to the court. We'll continue our chat as we were on in part one. He seems to, Marcelo plus Paco, his assistant, they seem to bring a real sort of professional mindset, a real sort of like competitive edge. In the short time that you guys have been together, have you noticed a change?
Oh, definitely. Like he brings a lot of intensity, a lot of discipline, which I think is necessary to get to the level that we want to be at this competition. So it's been a great change for us, and we've been working really hard. Like now our sessions are increasing to 4 or 5 times a week just to prepare for these final weeks for the tournament. So it's been really good.
I think is it 3 weeks until the tournament
starts 28th. That's our first game.
So just tell me a little bit about your, not just yours, but maybe the team's training schedule, regime, your diets, perhaps.
Well, we train now Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and we've got a few games coming up so against female teams in Spain, which I think will be a really good test of where we are right now and how we can put into practice all that we've been learning at training sessions, so put it into practice in a real game situation.
And has there been much adapting to do? I mean, are you, the players, hoping that Marcelo just carries on the good work left behind by the previous coach, or, you know, are huge changes needed?
Well, I think his coaching style is very different to what we've had in the past, and I think it's really good for Gibraltar basketball, because here we don't normally have that sort of discipline, that intensity. Like everyone's really motivated, really hyped up for the tournament. So I think it's really good.
Marcelo, will this be your biggest challenge of your career as a coach?
Well, it's an interesting challenge. I mean, more than a biggest challenge. I have a challenge with the team, definitely, but a very interesting challenge, because it's all questions: where we are, where we can be, what we want to do. It's so many questions right now that I cannot answer. I need time, and I need to work with the team, know each other. I need to see the lower levels. I will see if I carry on being part of this organization. So, you know, with John, we decide. We go step by step. Let me focus on the tournament. Let me focus in the team. I
suppose there's only so much a coach can do in 1 month of preparation.
Exactly.
You can't have had much time to familiarize with the squad. I mean, do you feel pressure?
No, at all. Pressure, zero. Who really have pressure today is those people who are unemployed and they need to take some food for their children at home. This is pressure. This is fun. This is no pressure. For me, a family who cannot bring money to the home, that's pressure. For me, zero pressure.
But from the point of view that, yes, we are the underdogs. Gibraltar, 30,000 people, we always have been the underdogs. But perhaps now in a competition with fellow small countries, being hosts, does that add a little bit of spice? Does that increase expectations? What would you consider success?
Well, I consider success that when I finish the tournament, I have 20 girls who want to play basketball.
What if they've lost all the games?
No, my girls. I mean, girls from Gibraltar. That's a success. I want to be like them. My second success, it will be if my players are delighted and they're happy that they give 100%. And if we play good basketball, that is perfect. If we win and if we get some medals, it will be a bonus. But we are far away to think in that way, to get some medals, no way. But we need the people. It's not about women basketball. It is about women basketball, but it's not. It's a tournament that Gibraltar plays. Okay. It's not, the women's ladies, they represent the basketball. But we need the Gibraltar people to be here. I hope everybody come and support us, because we need it. I mean it. I want them to be here. I want them to feel proud of the shirt and the colors and the team.
I mean, how much influence can a packed house?
Massive. For us, it will be, how we say it in Spanish, a subidón. You know, we need it. We need them. We need everybody to feel this sport court. And also for the team's rivals. Everybody come here and say, oh, Gibraltar will be easy. No. If we have the people support, they will feel very scared. And I will make the environment tough for them.
So would you say, would you put more importance on the performance of the squad or on the results?
Performance, always performance. Result is coming with the performance.
Would you say from your previous squads that you've coached, can you say any characteristics in this current squad that you've seen in past? How much potential does this current
That's actually it's a very interesting question and very deep question. Well, what I'm noticing similar to my squad is that they want to achieve something. My squad, they have the same feeling. They had that will, but they don't know how. For example, in Zainya Fuengirola, you know, we starting from nothing and we achieve things because we really put the effort to do it.
How long was that project in Zainya?
In Zainya right now, we are starting from last August and we achieved quite a lot. Under 16, we also being the sub-champion.
Right,
and
so
the top four in Andalusia, Ojo.
A lot of success in a short amount of time.
Yeah, the last year we get medals from a lot of medals, trophies. Under 18 we get champion of Malaga, sub-champion of Andalusia, top 17 in Spain. Under 16 we were the sub-champion of Malaga, semi-finalists in Andalusia. I mean, the top four of, I mean, hard work.
The enthusiasm's pretty infectious.
I'm telling you, it's
isn't it?
hard work.
Have you noticed it?
Yes,
rubbing off on the
definitely.
squad?
I'm telling you, if you're in the changing room with me, anybody who are in the changing room,
Suddenly I love basketball.
well, it's about time that you love basketball.
Gibraltar have never been the tallest team in the world.
No.
We're just not built that way.
No.
It's fair to
Never.
say. What do you, as a coach, look for in a team in order to be the best? Is height everything in basketball? What are the key
In
components?
basketball, you have to be clever because it's a
Tactically.
no. I mean, everything clever. I mean, if you're not clever, you cannot play the sport. It's for a clever people. You have to be clever, intelligent in the same way. You have to be athleticism prepared, athletic, physically strong, psychologically strong, and then of course height. It helps, but it's not everything. I'm not going to give you more just in case the Andorran people and the Scottish, they listen to me. I keep some secrets to beat them.
Zainya, as a player, what knowledge do we have on the opponents that you are coming up against? Have you played them before?
Yeah, well, our group is us, Andorra and Malta, and we played both teams before, so I think we know their style, we know the way they normally play, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage.
Do they have particular styles? Do you know, for example, if you're up against Andorra, what exactly to expect from them?
Well, they tend to play a very quick, very pressurized basketball, so they'll be pressing us most of the game, like it'll be very quick, so we know how to...
Excuse the ignorance, but how do you distinguish between a basketball team that presses high, like Andorra, for example, to perhaps a basketball team that doesn't, a more defensive-minded?
Well, if they pressurize you, they're normally all up in your face. Like, it's very hard to think when you have the ball, you're under a lot of pressure, like constantly. They'll be running up and down like all the time. They won't get tired.
What is this squad that you play for? What would you say their style is?
I'd say we play sort of like that as well because we're quite a small team, so we have to use our speed to beat our opponent. So I'd say we're a similar sort of style.
I mean, is this as big as it comes? Do you think? Is this as big as it has been for perhaps not for Gibraltarian basketball, but for women's Gibraltarian basketball? Is this, the biggest occasion of your basketball career?
Well, the Europeans is the biggest tournament that we have as Gibraltar, playing with Gibraltar, because the level's a lot higher. It's the highest level that we play at for the country. So I played a lot in the UK as well. I went to university in Loughborough, so I played for them.
So you kept it up?
Yeah, so I kept it up whilst I was over there. I played at quite a high level over there as well, which some of the girls in the squad have as well. So yeah, Europeans is definitely a great tournament for us, and it's a great level, so it's good to get a lot of experience from it and learn from it.
Marcelo, what will be your final message to the squad before they go out for their first match. Just give us a little insight into a typical Marcelo Zubiran
yeah,
team
okay.
talk.
No, yeah, well, just have fun, enjoy it.
We've heard all that before. I want some real spice.
Some real stuff. Just play hard, eat them.
Eat them up.
Eat them up. No compassion. Just play basketball. I don't complain to the referees. The referees are mine. The crowd are mine. I'm taking the pressure. You just play basketball, and we have to win.
We have to win.
Win the first game, Andorra. If we cannot, we win in the second. If we win one game, we are in the semi-finals. We already improved something that they haven't been done ever in 3 weeks' work. So that's our
start. That would be a good start.
That would be a good start. So we leave it like this. Okay?
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure.
Marcelo,
Thank you very much
Zainya,
for coming.
Thank you very much for coming. But unfortunately, that's all we've got time for. A massive thanks to both my guests, Zainya and Marcelo, to you at home for watching, and from everyone here on the basketball court, it's good.